I think it worked. Wow. Yay! I figured it out. Wow. Cool beans. I think I figured it out. Oh, I see. I'm behind on that screen. I gotta go to this one. I see. Now. I know somewhere I can pop out the chat. But I don't know where I can do that. So we will do this differently. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Awesome. I can't believe I figured all that out without asking for help from my husband. I'm just glad it was easy to do. I didn't even know what I did, but I just did. Okay. I had this idea. I love these little pictures that you can just do different things on, and it doesn't take long, and it's not a great big page, and you know, I kind of like that idea. So we are going to give that a try. This is one of the pages from Johanna Basford's new free download. It's a mini book. It's not a small book. It's just a number of pages small book. And I did the birds. Oh, I should have brought it in here to show you. I did the birds, and I started doing this one. Now this is supposed to be a flower a day, I think. There's 15. But maybe this is a different one. Anyhow, I like these little things because I can try out all the different media and pencils that I have. Now this one I already did in some neon. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on that. Whoops. Woo. Okay. I did this with some neon pencils that my husband got at the Walmart. And I did this one in honor of my friend Renee on my coloring corner. And this one down here I did with some the Faber-Castell metallics. And I think they're supposed to be really great on black. So I'm not sure how well this did on here. I mean, it's okay. Not sure if I can make it sparkle a little bit, maybe. The fish is moving. So I'm going to start up here. So I'm going to do, I've got 10 items, and I thought I would do 10 of these, so there'd be 2 left. Huh. And I'm going to start with, if there were people here, I would ask them, what should I start with? But I'm just going to start with the first one. I'm going to use Prismacolors on those, on the butterfly. So what have I got here? I'm going to make it kind of a purpley blue, so I picked Ultramarine, Blue Violet Lake, and then of course the greenery there. I noticed that I was using green in just about every one, but I don't mind. I like green. Apple green and Prussian green. It's so great to get an idea and just kind of run with it. I'm gonna put something different under here. This cutting board under here is just, I don't like how it gives a little bit. I'm not going to color these in any particular way. I'm just having fun with it. No particular technique. Just fun. I think this little free book is great because it's got a variety. Maybe I should do a flip through of it, or somebody will, I know. It's got a variety of pages, so, and some people have commented that some of the pages look like they're from certain books of hers, and so I thought that was kind of neat. I'm liking the idea of, oh, did I not bring my eraser in here? I brought a bunch of blenders, but no eraser. That's funny. Oh, well, that's okay. We'll just have to live without it. So you can, I like the idea of the variety. You can get an idea of what you might like. If you like a lot of flowers, you might want to get her flower book. If you like sea creatures, I think there's several books with sea creatures in them. And let's see what else. There's the Magical Jungle. So there's one picture in the printouts that is of a mushroom that has little doors in it, and it's got little flowers growing on the top. And another one is got an island with the ocean that you can see underneath. So it's 2 different, I guess, worlds there. Very imaginative. There's one that's a really, really busy page. And let's see what else. I can't remember. You'll have to just go find it. I suppose I could, after this live stream, oh, I still could do that without that. Oh, I'm just trying to think out loud. What am I doing? You just go to her website and look that up. I could pop that in the chat or in the links after the video, or if somebody wants to pop it in the chat or in the comments afterwards, that would be good. I'm just learning how to navigate this new world of live streams. I mean, it's a little bit stressful in that you got, well, I think the worst thing that you have to navigate is not having very many subscribers or people showing up to the live streams. But that is just part of it, and you just have to keep going. The other challenges might include what it is you're going to do, you know, and being prepared. There's a lot of times where, or a lot of live streams I've had where I wasn't as prepared as I could have been. And I've seen professional artist, colorist people on YouTube that were not prepared for something they did in their live streams. And do you need something, Steve? And they were embarrassed. And but she just, you know, screwed up her courage and just did it anyway. And you know, that tells me that if I mess up, I'm just in good company. So I just keep going. That's pretty. I printed this out on the Astro Bright Premium Smooth White. That's kind of about all I use. It formerly was called Nina Bright White. And that's a brand that a lot of colorists will recommend. I like it because it has so much tooth on it. I mean, it feels smooth, but there's a lot of tooth to it, and you can just layer and layer and layer and layer. And that's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to try out on one wing. I think I'll try out my new Caran d'Ache pencil blender. And on the other one, I'll try the Prismacolor waterless blender, or colorless blender. It is waterless, but okay. I'm not sure you're supposed to use this on the wax, but I'm not sure about that. Let's try this one and see what I'm doing. I'm going to use my left hand. My right hand shaking too much. Interesting. Interesting. this one, though it pushes everything down well, it doesn't seem to blend this. Now maybe I'm just using it wrong and somebody just needs to tell me, hey Leslie, Lady Hawk, you're doing it wrong. Ugh. I like how this one, now maybe this works really well on Prismacolor because, you know, it's a Prismacolor product. Yeah, if I'd have brought an eraser in here, I thought I had. That's okay. Let's try the full blender. The Caran d'Ache full bender. See what it does. It may actually be for now. That's not blending either. Let's try this one. This live stream wasn't really to test blenders, but I happen to have the 3 of them, so. Well, I really do like this blender better on with the Prismas. Okay, let's stop mucking around and finish up this one. Pretty. I like the way this one YouTuber says that, so I guess that is kind of stealing, I don't know. I just like the way she says it. All right. I did bring the white pencil, which I like very much for blending. Yeah. It kind of moves the pigment around. Not sure what I was doing with that, but that's what I did. Let's Posca his head. Maybe I don't know. I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. All right. So that was Prismacolor. Awesome. I forgot to tell you the greens. No, I did. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna have a pile of stuff to take in. Okay. Take a drink of water. I'm gonna do the little heart with the Sioux colors. We'll see how this goes in testing. Oh boy. Okay, so the flower is going to be kind of a combo. of Sakura Pink and Red. We'll start with kind of sneak up on the light here where I'd like to have the, what do you call it, the highlight spot. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to have that highlight spot right there. Oh, I was talking about worrying about what you would do I can't even think straight. That one is not sharpened that well. I happen to have a sharpener. Things you have to be, you might be concerned with when you're starting a new channel. There are loads of people out there that have channels and that you're already watching. They might help you. Just ask for help. You'll find it. There's a load of videos too, but I kind of like the idea of talking directly to a YouTuber. That's already been through it. And can guide you a little bit. And I have to say the coloring community is really good at that, helping out. Well, this is really all very dark here. This is so small. I think that was supposed to be part of that. It's okay. If I had my eraser, that's okay. I'm gonna go over it with red anyway. So yeah, help. Get help. And start with just things that you like to do. You know, you might like all the bells and whistles that some channels have, but those will come in time. You just kind of start doing what you like to do, you know, whatever you're interested in, because you will find people that that will enjoy that same subject. And you know, just do that. Go one step at a time. That's always a good good idea and everything. And have patience. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the people out there that maybe have not found your glorious channel yet. And they'll come. You just gotta be patient. Actually, I might just press a little darker on this one. It is always good to have patience with yourself and with others. Oh, and there's these little flowers over here. Pretty. I suppose I should have brought a yellow in, but I didn't, so we'll just make them pink too. I really like these little pictures because you don't have to think about technique too much. Just maybe some basic shading. I suppose you could get as detailed as you'd like on these. I saw on another channel, I think it was Coloring with Claire. She was doing these little vignettes of underwater sea creature pictures, and she was using different, I don't know if she was using different watercolors or different media, I'm not sure, but that looks fun. Hush, puppies. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, hush, hush. Gosh, sometimes the dogs just start to bark. Yesterday, Robin over here, who's muffling doggy bad words, she just suddenly barked her head off and scared me to blessed death. And I knocked over the camera set up right in the middle of a live stream. Of course, you can't get too mad at a dog. They're just doing their thing. But it scared me to death. I set the camera back up and I just kept going. Yeah, sometimes things don't go right on a video or a live stream. It's okay. a lot of the really successful YouTubers now, they had to start like that too. They made mistakes. Somebody said to go to a YouTuber that you like, go to their channel and look at their older stuff and see what they have, see what they've done, and in the beginning, and you probably see a lot of mistakes there too. Okay, I'm gonna try my Prismacolor blender. Gotta clean it off. On a section here. Working all right. Oh, let's try the Caran d'Ache one. This side. Now I'll try the Caran d'Ache full blender. I don't know. Keep going back to this one. I'm just thinking I'm not using those right because maybe when I get to the oily ones, it'll work better. All right. I'll stop tweaking so I can get on with it. All right. I'm done with those. Let's see. I think I've got the root funners next. And I couldn't tell you the names. I know they have names, but I'll just read them off to you. The numbers 76 and 81, 38 and 35, and 31. Well, let's start with the trees. Ooh. We start out very lightly. And then gradually just build up more and more pigment. Call that sneaking up on it. I got that phrase from Scott Meyer over on Artist Network. He does mostly graphite and charcoal. And I love to join in the live stream drawing over there. Woo! Didn't mean to get y'all out of the camera there. And I really enjoyed it. And he talks about sneaking up on details or light. I just think that's a great way to put it. And I don't know why, but I was thinking about that very thing while I was doing dishes. And I hate doing dishes, and my husband actually does them. But I thought, you know, I need to get back to doing the dishes. And I think I might have picked the wrong green. That's okay. I just started in one spot, little bitty, you know, just here and there. Started in one spot was what I'm trying to say. And snuck up on it. I snuck up on the dishwashing. I emptied the dishwasher, and I mean, not that I can't do dishes without doing that. It's just that's what I was thinking about when I was doing dishes today. I was sneaking up on or put in the dishwasher. So I didn't bring a very bright of green in here, but I mean, I would have brought a darker one, but I just picked something that looked good together. These are layering pencils also. The Brute Funners are kind of like, they're oily pencils, and they're not going to blend the same as Prismas or Colors. But if you've been coloring for quite some time, you probably know that already. But if you don't know, there you go. There you go. My parents' anniversary is today, and I had given my mother my Artezas, the 72 set. She wanted to get back into coloring, partly because she knew I was, and anyway, so I wanted to encourage her, and I knew the pencils she previously had were not the greatest things in the world. And so Artezas aren't the greatest in the world either, although they are a good pencil. I mean, I'm not even gonna entertain the thought of buying high-end pencils, but Artezas are good. So and they're just right for her. And I gave her some coloring books that I thought she would like, and then I gave her the ones back that she had given me when she wanted to give up on coloring. So I hope she sticks with it, because It's relaxing. If you don't get too upset about mistakes and things like that, just, you know. And they do erase if you have the right erasers, so it works out pretty well. To sleep at night. This color here, but I'll just kind of color around it a little bit. We'll give a little bit of a sky in this picture. With the sky and all that stuff, I would put the sky in a little, just one little band at the top. I'll darken the house up a little bit just to contrast that blue with the sky blue. I think, well, we have a blue door. Why not? We got the blue roof. Let's have a blue door. A little bit of sparkle there. Uh-oh. How about a bit of green for the grass? Just a little bit. A bit of shadow. Next, oh, you know what I need to do, since I've been doing this in the other pictures. It's all right. Let's do a little bit of the sky with that. I think I'll do circles. These brute funners. I kind of like this on the brute funners. Isn't that interesting? All right, here's another oily pencil. This is Starjoy. We have, oh, there we go. We've got the yellow 7. Probe. The very popular pencils, but I like them, you know. And maybe as I get more experienced at color pencil and that sort of thing, that I'll maybe put them in a different order. Yeah, they're so buttery. like them a lot. This one's called Canary. Oh, it's Canary Yellow. Words. Man, I can't believe it's Friday already. My hand might get tired. I may not get to all these. I think if I could add a color to this grouping that I brought, I'd probably add a really dark green to it. I mean, dark yellow. You don't think about yellow being dark, but it is. This particular yellow is called Cheap Blonde. I think it's hilarious. A darker one we'll just do with what we have. I mean, all my stuff is in my craft room. All right, now let's work on these greens. Today, I finished a little picture. Whoops. Now see, if I'd have brought my sharp eraser in here, I really thought I had grabbed it. But that's okay. Did I? I can hear my husband's computer TV in his craft room, in his man cave. It's I'm like, what in the heck are you listening to? I don't understand it. Lately he's gotten, in the last 2 months, I guess, maybe even longer than that, gotten into videoing. And we like to go camping and hiking. So, boy, I don't know why I picked this one. And he will film our hikes and different places that we go, and film different parts of it and do different things. He bought himself a little boom. I guess it's a big boom. He bought a big boom. Yeah, probably would have brought a darker green too. That's okay. It is good. All right. That was the Star Joys. Let's see how they blend up. It's all right. It is a little scratchy on the oils. I don't know what that means really, but it just, that's the word that people use, and it feels scratchy. Ooh. I like this Caran d'Ache on here. That is awesome. Wow. I like the Caran d'Ache on these Star Joys. That's the blender. Here's the full blender. Let's try that one. I like the full blender on this. Okay. That's awesome. So the Caran d'Ache blenders I liked really well on the Starjoy, and I liked the full blender on the Brute Funners. But on these up here, the Prismas and the Sucolor, I liked the Prismacolor colorless blender. All right. No, I can't see any. If anybody's commenting. I know people are there. Are you there? I know you're there. All right, so here is a little ship in a bottle. And I thought I would try out the Arteza watercolors on that. Since it's watercolor, right? Okay, boop. I'm just wondering if most people would rather me color something sideways like that, or not sideways, this is sideways, straight, but I have to do it this way. Now, I'm not real great at watercolors. I do like how these feel on this paper. Oh, these are the metallic ones that come in the set. I think I brought 5 different of the metallics. I do like how these feel on the page, on this paper. I wonder if it's just this blue. It's called Dreamy Blue. I'll have to make the sky blue too. Now I'm not coloring in any particular way here because it's all going to be watercolored. I think I'll go very lightly in the sky with this. That'll be tricky. Oh, let's just put down a lot of pigment here. Looks like that ship is in a storm. All right, the ship color is gonna do the copper because it looked brown, and in my mind ships are brown, although ships come in many different colors. And why did I bring the silver and the unicorn purple? Don't know. I guess we can do the sails in the silver. put a little bit of silver here next to the clouds. Okay, that went fast. I'm like, what are we doing? Why did I bring this purple in here? Don't know. Guess we can make one of the cells purple just because I brought it in here. Does that look? That looked like it turned to mud. That's okay. Oh, suppose we can make this part purple since we don't really have anything else to color purple. All right. Now for the pun fart. The fun part. You never know what Leslie Lady Hawk's gonna say. All right, so I'm not real adept at using watercolor yet. You know what else these little pictures are good for is practicing things. Now, see, I think this is a problem with the ink in my printer. When it gets wet, it comes off. And this has been printed for several days, so it's nothing about curing time or anything. See how we got a little shadow under those clouds? So I can't use the blending tools on here. All right. We're doing good. I use those. So I liked how those felt on this paper. Telling you what, my stomach is growling. It says, you need to eat something. Go, here, have some water. Be patient. All right, these are the Hoo-Hoo dual tip markers. I have 160 of them came in a set. And I don't use these very often because I haven't taken the time to go learn how to use them. But I have used the fine liner side on different things. So that's kind of easy to do, but the brush side I haven't been good at that. So I'm going to try that on these leaves. We're going to make them fall colors. So trying to think about that. Might be a little dark, but that's okay. These are really good for the undercoloring of other pencils, and I have used them that way before. But you do have to kind of be careful with the paper. you've got to make sure you're using a good paper. Ooh, that is really orange. Now, when I went to swatch these a second time, I swatched them along with re-swatching the Prismacolors. I wanted to do it in a different kind of a different graphic, and so I re-swatched them and I matched them to each other. And these don't have names, they just have numbers. So when I wrote the number down, I also gave it the name of the Prismacolor that I thought it looked like. This is supposed to be a fall color. It's looking kind of messy is what it's looking. Oh, I didn't leave room for the yellow. That's all right. I'll make sure we leave room for the yellow here. Let's just go with orange and red. Ooh wee, that is serious red. I think I brought in too much red. Fine liner, you can go back over the little spots if you missed anything. I think this might be good for small things and for undercoat coloring, but to do a big swath of an area, there's a lot of streaking. Let's see, can't remember why I brought this one. Oh, this is like a dark green. This, yeah, it's kind of hard to blend these. I mean, they're water-based, so this is a brown. And some of these ones I've got here do have the names I gave them. So I think maybe I'm going to use the fine liner in this. On these. We will probably have the leftover chili again. Or we might go out to eat, I don't know. I'm coloring these this way because I am going to go put in some different colors because it's supposed to be fall. Fall colors. Let's put a little bit of brown here. And I don't know, with the orange. Put a little bit of the yellow. We have an oak tree, a very small oak tree right now in our front yard, and the leaves on it were so beautiful when they were changing colors, you know. And I was noticing that they had really kind of, I mean, they were all different. This very well could be one. I don't know. They're just all in different blendings of orange and yellow and green. And the red would kind of be the last color to come up. You know, there'd be kind of maybe an yellowy and some orange in there, and then the red would be, kind of be the last one to come up. And sometimes you might have a whole section of leaf that's all red and the rest of it's all green. Just never know. I think next time I do a live stream, I'm going to bring a snack. Snack and color. All right. Well, there's the Ohuhu dual tip markers. What else do I have? I have some lovely things. Now, here's something else that I haven't worked with yet. The oil pastels. I have played around with them, but I haven't really done any kind of artwork with them. I just need to go find some instruction. Now, if anybody was on here with me, I would ask them what colors. I probably would hear lots of, do purple, do purple. Why don't we do this little snail, because he looks interesting and left out, and I hadn't chosen him for anything else yet. I don't know what color snails are, kind of brownish. Are they sort of pinkish? Let's try this. It's called Cymbeline, and it's flesh number 4. I know there's a way to blend these and all that, but I really don't know. I'm just going to use them like they're crayons. If I'd brought a blending stump with me, I could have maybe moved them around a little bit more. I could try to use this full blender to help move some of that color around. Just not as a blend it, just to more as a tool to kind of physically move the color around, fill in the spaces. Otherwise, I would have used a blending stump to do that. All right. Let's give them a little bit darker of a color under there, light caramel, number 38. These are a little bit hard to use on this teeny tiny picture. It's alright. We're just having fun playing around here. Ooh. Sort of blended right off the paper. If any of y'all know any good YouTubers for pastels, oil pastels, and for watercolor, I'd love to know. Put a little bit of darker underneath there. Because I would like to learn how to use these a little bit more. Let's see, we've got enough color in this to colors, little antennae. All right. All right, all right, all right. A little bit on the leaves here. I know some of you get tired of using green on leaves, and I can really understand why. Because if you're doing a lot of flowers, there's usually a lot of leaves with them too. Whoops. You know, this is bothering me. I think I'm going to bring in a little Prismacolor green. To kind of fix those up. I know you said, what about the snail? I'll get back to the snail. It's just bothering me. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. It was just a test. But this is a test. It's a test of my OCD. And I happen to bring her red with me. So this is the Sioux color. It's just looking splotchy and I want to fix it. That works great on top of there. Ooh, did I bring an orange? I don't think I brought an orange. Brought a pinkish color. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's do this Starjoy number 20. Guess I could put that over. I like that. I like this better. Over that orangey color. That doesn't want to be covered. That's okay. Yeah. I feel a little better. All right. Back to the snail. Oh boy, this might be a little challenging. What color is a snail shell?
I'm doing getting the car inspected.
Okay.
And if I have time, I'll stop by Berkshire's at least.
Okay, awesome. Remember we gotta...
So,
Yeah.
Walmart here in Milton, you looking?
Yeah. Well, I've already used that one. I would have used that same one. Maybe we'll, I got a silver one here. Maybe we can make it silver. Ooh, that's really dark. That's gonna be a little bit challenging there. All right, let's take our little tool that we, it's not really for this purpose. And just kind of move it around. I suppose I could use my finger. I do like this silver. Taking the black and just kind of putting it under where the flowers are. So, goodness. I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I pick this little one to use these on? Colors of flowers. I've got yellow. I've done yellow. I'm probably gonna do, I don't know. There's pink there. And don't know. I don't want it to look like he's got blood. Let's do okay, this is a little challenging. Because these are so small and these pastel sticks are very, very thick. I think I picked the wrong medium for this. But that's okay. This one is cherry pink. I didn't know cherries were pink. Okay, well, I should definitely try these out on something different next time. Oop, that turned green. Oh, there was green on it. That's why. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. All right. Boy, I really like this tool for these for this pastel. is, I guess. It's bringing some up and it's blending others, so I don't know. It depends on how you hold it or what you're using. Anyway, there we go. Put a bit of shadow here. All right, that was cream. What you think? How long have I been in this? Can't tell. It's all right. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. I hope that doesn't mess anything up. Okay. Let's take a break a second and I wonder why this is not zooming out. Maybe it is on the other end. Anyway, I'm not sure why it's not doing that for me. All right, well, we'll just go with that. Is that not working? Have I streamed this whole time and it's not working? Okay, well, I'll just keep going. I'll figure it out later. I thought it was working. All right, that was the pastel, the oil pastels. I bought this on Amazon. It was on sale, and I thought I'd give them a try. Okay. These are my mom's. I probably should give these back to her. Faber-Castell Gold Favor. All right, let's do, well, we just did flowers. There's a lot of flowers. I like these flowers here. They look like bluebells. So I will make them blue. I haven't used these much. I think they're their wax version. Someone can tell me if it is. I think I messed up the live stream thing, so we will just have to deal with it. I like these pretty well. I may try to save up for a set. Let's see if we can't make a little pink flower out of the white and the red. These pictures are so small. Alright, these are wax. This one's the Caran d'Ache. Not bad. This is also the Caran d'Ache. I kind of like this one on these Faber-Castells. Awesome. All right. Oh, I was gonna do watercolor, but I didn't bring a brush or the water, so we will just have to skip that bit. These are Master's Touch soft pastels from Hobby Lobby. When I bought these, I thought it was a good deal, which it is, but I realized there was no black. Now this will truly get messy here. I keep going for pinks. Pinky purples. This looks like, I don't know, lilac or something. No, maybe not lilac. I think I'll do the crazy orange on these mushroomy things. Whoa. I didn't bring a napkin either. I can do purple underneath them. I guess these are mushrooms. I really don't know. They look mushroomish. I did not bring any sort of blending tool at all. But I'm going to color with these anyway, because I often don't get to them. Little baby mushrooms down there. Or maybe they're far away. I don't know. They're a little hard to get to. Oh. This is really hard to do too. Although it's not as hard as using watercolor with, wait a minute, I do have water in a brush. Okay, we'll do the watercolor in a minute. So, I don't think my YouTube link worked very well. It looks like it's still waiting for me to start. So this will be, it will just have to be a recorded live stream. All right. Oh. These are a little fiddly to get back in there. Okay. Now, I am limited as to... So this is just some watercolors, inexpensive watercolors I got off of Amazon. They're metallics. All right. Picture. I've done a bunch of flowers. I have not done a bee or bottles. Why don't we do the bottles? It's not something I normally would do. Now I have worked with these before. I just squirted some water in there from my brush, and I really like this gold color in here. Let's try some of the blue. So you just put, usually I just spray bottle some water on there and wait for it to sort of blend in. There's some orange. I'll do orange. And need one more color. I'm trying to find something I haven't really used it a lot. I have done silver, but I do like the silver. At least I think it's silver. It may not be silver. Anyway, I squirt some water in there and kind of wait for it to mix, I guess. And I usually use a regular paintbrush. It's amazing I didn't bring one in. But I do have another one of these water brushes that are empty. I will use it to scoop up some of the color. I like the consistency of not having a whole lot of water in there, but just enough. All right. Oh, this is the gold one. Last night I was playing around with the dragon picture and doing golden scales, gold and silver scales. This would just be a white label with a golden heart. It's the golden heart label. All right, let's see, got some orange here. Ooh, I like that orange. Kind of a brownish orange. Maybe it's supposed to be copper. None of them have names. But that looks copper to me, so I'm going to name it copper. All right, let's try. Try this blue. And I should have washed the brush off a little more. It's going to have some copper in it. Well, it'll look like an old bottle. It's kind of degraded over time. All right. All right. What was the other one? Silver. I think this one's silver. It might be this one. This one's a little darker. This one comes out more silvery. It's kind of a bluish, slightly blue silver. I don't know, we'll just call it silver because it looks silver. It really has a little blue tinge to it. All right. Now, I think I'm going to paint the background so that the stars can stay white. I'm going to use this darker silvery black over here. This may not work. Oh, it might. This paper can't take a lot of wet, so I prefer it to be a dry watercolor, if that makes sense. Just thicker. Until I learn to control watercolor a little more. I'll just kind of prefer it to be less watery. These bottles need to be sitting on something. They're just floating out in space. Oh, they'll just have to be floating out in space because I don't want to wait for another color to get done, to get wet enough. Okay, so there we are. Now today, here's the surprise at the end. I got some new stuff. If you like Happy Mail, I'm going to try to zoom out. There we go. Now you can see all the things. Ooh. That kind of shiny right there. But it's metallic watercolor. It's more metallic than the pencils. I can't remember what this is. This might be something I'm going to send back, but we'll see. Oh my goodness. That box has seen better days. It is Inklab metallic markers. Alright. Now, let's see what the other one is. Oh my goodness, those are heavy. Gotta zoom out really far. It's the Artez Jelly Cup Gouache. These had high ratings, and I don't much like the container colors, but that's the one that wouldn't take 2 days to get to me. I'm so impatient. And I figured I could live with pink. We'll just call it a really light purple. So it comes well packaged. Light Wish, if you know what misspelled beauty is, it's because of you. Thank you for your purchase. Follow the links. Well, I think they just need to fix that. So this came over the top of this. Ooh. Lid comes off there. And here's, they're already swatched for you. And there's a little card. And here is the thank you for your purchase. Now, I'm not going to open these right now. Boy, they're in there really tight. I've never worked with gouache before. Oh, it's a yellow. So instead of tubes, they're in these little jelly cups, they call them. My question is, do they dry out? Look, I've got metallic paint. Oh, man. Oh, I see. They each have their own little spot to go, so that's good. There's a purple. Two whites. That's good. Turquoise and green. I may do a separate video on these. Blue, green, brown. I know, but I'm not going to look at all of them. They're really all awesome. I could turn them upside down, I guess. Oh. There you go. There's all the colors. Looks like you have two black, which kind of surprises me. Red and brown. There's that other green. Got a couple of yellows. Some pinks. Some whites. Some greens. I said greens. Some blues. And they have a blue blue one of these, and this one is the pink one. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I might like to get the blue one, but most of y'all will say, oh, get the pink, it's really nice. Okay, there's that. And these are, I don't like how beat up this package is. You know, I bought these new, and the package comes all beat up and torn. I don't like that sort of thing. But here they are. I guess we can try one. This is the, and there's that. I'm gonna zoom in. flower. This is probably too purple. Ooh. Not sure those are very sparkly. Let's try this blue one. Ooh. The blue's nice. Here's a gold color. Ooh. That is very opaque. I'm not certain about these. I like that it has a lot of colors, but I don't like that it came in a beat up box. And I may send these back and just get the jelly pops or jelly rolls. Because this basically just came in the thing and got all beat up. Alright, well, there we are on that. I would like to get the jelly rolls. Alright, well, thanks for coming and watching my video. And I'm sorry the live stream part didn't work. But that's